Hey guys, we are going to work on 3 problems on this worksheet. So you're going to do them with me. We're going to work on 1, 3, and 5. So let's get started with number 1. The directions say to graph each figure and classify it, then find the area. So think, that's 3 things you need to do. Graph it on here. Classify it means name it. Is it a parallelogram? Is it a trapezoid? Find the area. Well, whatever shape it is, we'll use that formula. Now, let's get started. First off, I see that there's 3 points, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be a type of triangle, right? So let's get started with A is at 3, 6. So I'm going to put a dot right there. I'll just put 3, 6. Next, B is at 9, 3. So go over to 9 and up to 3. So 9, 3. And C is at 5, 3. So 5, 3. So right there. And then connect those dots. All right, so I graphed it. Now I need to classify it. And yes, it is a triangle. And now I need to find its area. Remember, area of a triangle is half times the base times the height. So in this one, let's talk about the base and the height. So the base, I'll put my highlighter on here. The base, let's say it's right there. Now the height is going to be tricky because with the height, we're going to need to have it needs to go straight down so it forms a right angle. So the height is going to be from here to here. All right, so let's talk about it here. So first off, the base is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 units from here to here. So the base is going to be 4. And the height is going to be 3 units from here to here. So here's 1, 2, 3. So the height is 3. So we have half times 4 times 3. So the area is, you could use a calculator, but if you know half of 4 is 2, and 2 times 3 is 6, then you'll get our area is 6 square units. All right, so that's it for number 1. Let's go down to 3. Now in 3, the directions say to graph each rectangle with the given vertices. So we know it's a rectangle. Then find the perimeter. Let me make sure I can read all the directions. Find the perimeter of each rectangle. So we need to graph this and find the perimeter. All right, so let's start out here. I'm going to graph a point at 3, 0. So that means you go over 3, up 0. So put a dot right there. That will be point H. And we'll do 3, 7. So go over 3 and up 7. That will be point I. And then we have J at 6, 7. So go over 6, up 7. That's point J. And point K is at 6, 0. Over 6, up 0. So when we connect those, we have our rectangle. And now we need to find the perimeter. So this top is 3 units. That means the bottom is 3 units. On the left, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units high. So both sides are 7 units high. So if we add those up, we get 7 plus 7 plus 3 plus 3. 7 and 7 is 14. 3 and 3 is 6. And 14 plus 6 equals 20. So our perimeter equals 20 units. Not square units, because only area is square units. All right, so we're done with 3. Last one you're going to do with me is we're going to go down to 5. Now in 5, let's read it and see what it says. It says, Annika is hiking on a rectangular trail at the national park. There are 4 resting spots along the corners of the trails. On the map, they are marked with the coordinates of here, 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 and here. If each unit represents 1 mile, so that's important here, find the perimeter of the trail in miles using the coordinates. Okay, so now let's go over, we'll graph those points. So we have, let's start with -2, 2. So I'm going to put a dot. Remember, go over to the -2, up to the 2 right there. Put a dot there. Okay. Next one is 1, 2. So go over 1 and up 2. Okay? And the next one is 1, negative 2. Oops, sorry. Go over to the 1 and down to the negative 2. And the last one is negative 2, negative 2. So go over to the negative 2, down to the negative 2. Okay. Now, graph that rectangle. And now to get the perimeter here. So, the perimeter, if we count here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 4 units here and 4 units here. And on the top, it's 1, 2, 3. So it's 3 units here and 3 units here. If we add those up, 4 plus 4 plus 3 plus 3. 4 and 4 is 8, 3 and 3 is 6. 8 and 6 is 14. So the perimeter would be 14 units, but remember it says each unit represents 1 mile. So that means those 14 units would be 14 miles. All right, so that's it for this video. If you have any questions, let me know. And you don't have to do number 2 and number 4. Save those for later, but don't lose this worksheet. Thanks, guys.